So with the last Llewellyn sale, I realized that I don't have this deck. It is from Eugene Smith and Lisa Robertson. You know me, I'm a Eugene Smith fanboy. Kind of surprised I didn't have it. So I'm on Llewellyn's site. They had 35% off. I'm like, all right. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Big box tarot, the old school 2015, boys. I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, I do not have it. Otherwise, I would not have bought it. So yeah, the Animal Totem Tarot, again, old as the hills, but hey, 35% off of 30 bucks. Made it a really good deal for me. So let's open this up. Y'all probably, everybody on this, watching this probably already has it. Congratulations to you. I didn't, which is shocking because how big of a fan I am of Eugene Smith. Holy Jesus Christ, look at the size of this book. Whoa. Look at the size of this book. I wish it was in color, but nah. Wow. That is insane. That's banana. So you got a 2 of cups, you got a 5, you got a picture, you got a page, you got another page with different categories of readings. Nice, and you got like a notes, right? Just make my own notes kind of thing. 3 of cups, puffin, what have you. That is a massive book. This is like, if you don't have this, wow, it's got a bunch of blank pages in the back too, so you can make your own notes. Jesus, this is 350 pages. It's like a novel. Like I have novels that are shorter than this. So wow, A+ already, obviously. From Llewellyn, you got Eugene Smith. So we have a standard set of cards here, you know. Would have loved like a little design down through here, or maybe some edging on the cards or what have you, but you know, whatever. So yeah, not as luxurious as some of the other, magnetically sealed. There you go. Not as luxurious as some of the other decks from Llewellyn, but of course Eugene Smith, again, huge fanboy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I don't want to collect all the Eugene Smith stuff. So yeah, anyway. So I'm just missing this one. And again, 2015, I didn't have it. Llewellyn does have the 35% sale that they do every every 3 months, every quarter-ish. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Love the back of these already. So I'm gonna warn you now, it's gonna be a drool fest. Wow, is this one card or is this 2? No, it's 2. Wow, very glossy. You can see the gloss on here is pretty serious. It's serious enough that the cards kind of stick together, so you got to kind of pull them apart a little bit. But yeah, very nice. And then here is the back of the cards. Card quality is not amazing, but good enough. It's got enough gloss on it. Would have loved some edging, what have you, but 2015, circa many years ago, back before we did all of the extra bonuses to all of the decks. So let's zoom in a little bit and take a look at the drool-worthy, as always, Eugene Smith art. The Fool over here. That's interesting. Grasshopper, jumping over something. Obviously, with this much documentation, it's not only going to tell me what the grasshopper is jumping over, but why the grasshopper is jumping over it, you know, where the grasshopper is going, etc., etc. So I'm not really going to read all of the text from all of this. I just wanted to just open it up and I'll read it on my own. So yeah, I'll read it on my own. But yeah, so grasshoppers leaping over, very pretty, very pretty. And then we have a magician, which obviously is going to be on the box cover. You do have the magician here, and you have the magician there. So the magician's kind of interesting. A lot of leaping, jumping, moving forward, a lot of activity. I do like the sort of the snowy, you know, the snowy landscape here with all this other stuff. So it's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The High Priestess over there. I like that. That's really pretty. Love the crescent moon. I love the moon highlights on the webbing. I love the highlights on the webbing. I think they did a great job on that. Very pretty. We have the Empress. Again, very attractive. I love the Empress feel here. You don't have the waterfall, but you do have, I mean, it's almost like an Emperor card, to be honest with you. Where you just have the mountains. Normally you see the mountains on the Emperor card. Kind of surprised to see it here. Normally you have trees, foliage, but you do have some, you know, some flowers and whatnot. You don't have a wheat. You don't have the waterfall, a lot of other stuff. So the mountains are back, of course, with the Emperor. And you do have kind of that holding a globe or holding a rock. Interesting. It's almost like a little bit of a Two of Wands there, holding the rock in the positioning. So you just have that strength, that ability, and then fruit on the side. It looks pretty cool. All right, the Hierophant is over here. You have the keys, no worshipers, but you do have sort of the aged look, I guess, of the polar bear. I love the Aurora Borealis, Aurora Borealis is in the background. So I love the keys. I think the keys are a great addition. Lacking worshipers, lacking a lot of stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of symbolism in here that'll be detailed in the book. I just don't want to make this a 2-hour video for that. Lovers, making the heart shape with the necks. Very, very traditional and very pretty. This really does look like early Eugene Smith work. You look at like the Edgar Allan Poe, just the level of detail in that versus here, and you can kind of see this is 2015 versus 2022 kind of thing with the Poe. So, yeah, still beautiful deck, but you can just kind of see that Eugene came more into a little bit of more of a comfort zone, higher degree of detail, I think, in my opinion, in some of the decks that he's creating now. The Chariot, the movement, the big orca movement there, very pretty. Ooh, wow, speaking of detail, that's a lot of detail right there. You have the Strength card, I love that. With the Lameskate, I like that on the harness. That's really cute. Sort of pulling things along. I mean, this kind of looks more like a chariot just because it has a buggy behind it. You got stuff going on and whatnot. Obviously, there's implied other orcas pulling, you know, in the chariot over here, but still. All right, we over here with the praying mantis, I guess. I love the framing of the sun within the praying mantis. And yeah, it's just lacking that detail, right? Just you kind of see in the just as fuzzy areas around here. I don't know what that is. Is that just a printer thing with all the fuzziness around the head? Is that a printer thing or is that purposeful? I don't know. Anyway, we have the ladybug over here with the Wheel of Fortune. Makes kind of sense. We have some grapes, and again, we have some, I guess, some things around, I guess just noise, just grain noise around a lot of objects here. Again, I don't know if that's a printer thing or if that's something that Eugene put in there on purpose. Maybe they put it there on purpose. I'm not sure. So we have the Justice card. Okay. So a little bit of, I believe that's a pelican. Yeah, maybe. A pelican with the Justice. And then we have the Hanged Man. So yeah, very pretty, very attractive. Love the lighting, Eugene Smith and lighting effects. Pretty much on target as with everything here. We have the Death card, obviously the Vulture. You see a lot of vultures. I put a vulture in my 10 of swords to be the final ending, the conclusion kind of thing as well. So yeah, the Death card just as the Vulture. And then we have, ooh, very pretty, very, very pretty Temperance card. I love the additional colors. I love just kind of that flamingo, pink flamingo feel. Really captures the moment. And I like the water effects in the bottom as well. And then we have the Stuck card, which is the Devil. Oh man, the Bobcat, I believe. The Bobcat's getting kind of a rough thing here. Avoiding the bear traps and capturing the rabbit at the same time. So yeah. Maybe the Devil, maybe just coming and hunting the traditional, you know, traditional wolf, bobcat, what have you, that come and kill off the rabbits, chickens, or whatever, farmland thing. Got the tower here. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably in the book, but looks cute. I like the lightning is still there, what have you. And then we have the star. Very pretty opening of the pearl. I really like the lighting effects from that, as well as sort of the star and then the light coming out of the lighthouse. The owl, pretty traditional for moon. We see a lot of this in the Harry Potter replica deck. You know, kind of a lot of this owl into the moon because of the night situation from the owl. Moon looks kind of weird in this. Looks kind of unusual. It almost has like a little bit of a bark or, you know, kind of a wooden feel to it. You have the sun with the, I believe that's a meerkat, am I correct? Very pretty, just sort of enjoying the sun. Not a lot of extras. It's just sort of a positioning, a character. And obviously, we have Lisa Robertson's made so much detail on kind of these cards as well that you just kind of hit, right? The oyster, yeah, the moon, and then the sun, the lemur, there we go. Message from the lemur. Ringtail lemur is, it's not nocturnal. Okay, so you kind of have the reasoning behind the graphics, the reasoning behind this particular animal. Judgment with the horn being at the bottom, kind of a little reindeer, missing a Santa out of that. We do have the Yuletide tarot, which is coming up. The world, very pretty. I like that. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Huh, okay. So just like captured Firefly, I guess, or light, yeah, Firefly, I don't know. Okay, interesting. Sort of the Ace of Wands feel there. We're just sort of being captured. We have the Two of Wands, which is missing the globe, which we kind of saw on the Strength card. I mean, all right. We have sort of the lines in the, or the sticks in the sand there. The cloud detail is not as good as I would have thought, I guess. For Eugene Smith, I was kind of expecting more cloud detail, but that's just me. But again, 2015. Three of Wands, looking out with the woodpecker, skiing in the environment, looking around and whatnot. And then we have the Four of Wands with the happy home, happy family, building it with the straw and the sticks and what have you. Very, very, very pretty. We have the Five of Wands over here. I love the defensiveness of the Five of Wands. It kind of reminds me of the Seven of Wands, to be honest with you. A little bit of the Seven of Wands reminds me of this. Six of Wands with the victory. Six of Wands with the bees. Okay. The bees and the, got a little bit of the ribbon. I guess the first place ribbon, what have you. Seven of Wands. This is more of the defensive against the skunk. That's funny. I like that. I love the skunk. The skunk is something you want to be defensive against. The Eight of Wands, the first horse that we've seen in here. It's interesting. And the horse is sort of riding toward us, a little bit of that sun card in it. We have the action lines being generated and created there. Very, very cool. And then we have the Nine of Wands over here with the proud but injured warrior. And the Ten of Wands with the encumbrance from the snail. Cool. Sort of a rainy out. You don't really see a lot of rain in the Ten of Wands, so that's an interesting tidbit. Normally you're going to see rain in, well, snow in like the Five of Pentacles. Rain is mostly going to be in the Three of Swords. So kind of interesting to see it sort of replicated out in the Ten of Wands. Page of Wands over here with a type of lizard. And then a Knight of Wands over here, a little ostrich burying the head in the sand. And really? I mean, for that, I would expect that maybe for a Four of Cups. Just my opinion. I'd expect it more from a Four of Cups than a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands is sort of proud of their environment, proud of what's going on. So it kind of makes me want to look it up, actually, and see this particular card. Like, why don't we start with Pentacles? Okay. The Wands in the back, apparently. So I'm just kind of curious now. The Knight of Wands here. Are the court cards someplace else? Pardon me while I fumble about here. So we have the King of Cups, we have the court cards, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Wands. There we go. Tasmanian Devil. Not King of Wands. Where's the Knight? Page. What order is this in? Is this okay? Knight of Wands, ostrich, something it doesn't even do. Stick its head in the sand, doesn't ever lower its head between its legs, like a bush. So basically hiding, the best possible exit strategy. Interesting. I like that. I like that reinterpretation there. All right, Queen of Wands, very, very Savannah kind of look and feel there. And then we have the King of Wands, the Tasmanian Devil, as we just saw. And then the Ace of Cups. Ooh, very pretty blue jay, I believe. And the Two of Cups. Okay, so we got sort of a sand creature kind of thing, a little bit of a crab or some type of crustacean. Then we got the Three of Cups over there. Ooh, very, very pretty. I believe that is a very social bird indeed. That's the Three of Cups kind of reinterpretation there. The octopus, I guess, is the Four of Cups. Had enough of the water, had enough of the cups. I love the detail on the ship. Look at the level of detail on the wood grain. Wow, it's a lot. The level of detail on the wood grain there, level of detail on the sand. You really do kind of get that feel of, hey, this is something, you know, they're proud of, very cool with that. The Five of Cups, is that a badger, beaver? I'm not sure. One looks a little bit broken or hurt or injured kind of thing. We have the Six of Cups over here with, I don't know what that is, but yeah, pretty good party there. Pretty friendly looking faces. And we have the Seven of Cups, obviously with a variety of things, with a lot of dragonflies kind of floating around. And it's kind of interesting. And then the Eight of Cups, I'm assuming this is the fish that swims upstream, the salmon maybe? Am I guessing that correctly? I'd be surprised if I guessed that correctly. I'm just kind of curious now. I mean, you know, a couple of these, I'm just kind of curious. The notes for every card's kind of, yeah, it is a salmon. All right, we're good. Salmon. I do enjoy some good piece of salmon now and then. All right, Nine of Cups. No offense to Mr. Salmon there. Nine of Cups over here, very, very pretty. I really like that. The butterfly, then the sort of the culmination of everything good. We have the Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family over here in the winter time with the penguins. And then the Page of Cups. So kind of that swimming feel that you do get with the fish. So we're kind of keeping in the form of the Page of Cups there. The fish is not in the cup, I guess. It's out of the cup now. The Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, with another shield and a cup. And sort of coming in from the ocean. Queen of Cups, that's interesting. Is that animal underwater? It looks more like an outside of water animal that's underwater. All right, then we have the king himself over there. It looks like a badger maybe. And then we have the very cute Ace of Swords. Wow, that is super cute. The pandas. The connection, the communication from the pandas. And we have the Two of Swords with the two distant lands. Looking out, kind of like a Three of Wands. And again, kind of surprised at the cloud detail. That's just more, not more Eugene Smithy, I guess, with the level. But again, 2015, what can you do? Three of Swords with the heartbrokenness of fallen companions. The elephant remembers all. There's a great YouTube channel with a guy playing piano for elephants. If you haven't seen it, go to YouTube, search for playing piano for elephants, and you'll end up watching all the videos. Four of Swords, a little bit of a toad there. The Four of Swords sort of not moving, thinking, planning, strategizing. The Five of Swords with the Lord of Defeat, the porcupine. That would be a difficult animal indeed to defeat. So, congratulations to you, Mr. Porcupine. You get the one up. You get the one up right there. All right, we have the flying squirrel maybe for the Six of Swords. Interesting. I mean, it's more of a flying we would expect, that curvature, or the flying to be maybe more of an Eight of Wands or something. I'm assuming that's what the Six of Swords is. And we got cups, we got swords. No, that is the Wands, Pentacles. Look at the majors. and the cups, and then we have the, what is this, the Six of Swords? The Six of Swords, or the Seven of Swords is the ferret. The sugar glider. There we go, the sugar glider. All right, sugar glider, and then we have the ferret. Yeah, the ferret is the next one. Kind of collecting the things with the Seven of Swords. We escaped, and we're collecting, now we're harvesting it. And again, with a really weird cloud detail. I know I'm obsessed with that, but hey. So the Eight of Swords, okay. Kind of the restrictions. I'm afraid to come out. I'm afraid to emerge. I'm afraid to do the things that need to be done. We have the Nine of Swords over here with possibly a crow. Sort of inheriting the dreams. And then we have the Ten of Swords with a conclusion. The definite conclusion there with a lot of blood spatter there. I didn't know birds bled out that much, but I guess they do. So, Page of Swords. Okay, I guess the Road Runner. If he catches you, you're free. Road Runner. And again, I would expect that to be a Knight of Swords, to be honest with you. Knight of Swords is going to be a crow-type bird. We go. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, very sort of a eerie, almost mysterious, kind of a overwhelming, overbearing. And we have the King of Swords over there. The bald eagle. You can miss it. That is the King of Swords indeed. Go to the Pentacles. We don't have the garden with the gate or anything like that. But we do have an Ace of Pentacles with the beetle. Sort of just collecting or holding on to things. Very pretty grass detail and very pretty flower detail. I really like that. And then we have the Two of Pentacles with the decisions that need to be made, the balancing between those. So it looks like just kind of a nesting things with the glow. The Three of Pentacles, very pretty. I like that. Sort of reaching up and touching that. Recently went to the zoo and we got a chance to feed the giraffes. So that was kind of fun. And we have the Four of Pentacles, hanging on to what we have. Very, very common animal for the Four of Pentacles, whether it's holding nuts, pentacles, whatever it is, just sort of the collection aspect of that. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, I guess, with the, I don't know, fox skins. I don't even know what's going on. You know what's going on there. So the Six of Pentacles, there we go, with the hens in the little hen cage, so they don't get attacked by the wolf or the bear, not bears, the wolf or the whatever it was in the other card. And we have a very pretty Seven of Pentacles. Really like that. Mountain details, fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful mountain detail. I love sort of the hanging aspect of the Seven of Pentacles there. You know, kind of that we planted it and now we're harvesting it. Normally we're in the process of planting it in the Seven, and then in the Nine we're harvesting it. So it's kind of surprising to see that combo. Eight of Pentacles with the goat climbing the mountain to lick the salt off of the mountain, which is a lot of work. If you haven't seen that on YouTube, some interesting freaking videos right there. Like these goats will climb literal cliffs that are like, you know, almost a 90-degree angle. And the goats will climb all the way up just to lick the salt off the cliff. Anyway, Nine of Pentacles over here with the tortoise. Kind of thought I was going to see that with the, I'll be honest with you, with the Four Swords, with that delay, the slow movement, or maybe even the Six of Swords with the delay, the slow movement. Happy home, happy family. You got to have the rabbits. Pretty much necessary here. A little bit of llama, or what is it? Is it llama? Oh, now I got to look. It was hard to find because they grouped all of the, they grouped all of these together in kind of this weird way. All right, it's a queen, so it's a Page of Pentacles. So it's like the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles before the King, and it's just like, well, I don't know. Alpaca. I do have a alpaca video from the State Fair from a long time ago. A Page of Pentacles, they smelt pretty strong. I got to say that. Knight of Pentacles. What can you do? Proud of their environment, proud of what they're doing. Queen of Pentacles, very intelligent pig, one of the more intelligent creatures. And the wonderful, beautiful buffalo there with the King of Pentacles. Just beautiful cards, man. The cloud cover is a little unusual for me. I mean, it's not distracting. It's not bad. The level of detail in the grass is astounding. It's Eugene Smith, the usual Eugene Smith style. I'm a collector of Eugene Smith stuff. I am a fanboy. One of the best, thickest books I think I've ever seen in a tarot deck. I wish it was organized a little bit better to where they didn't isolate the court cards into a section by themselves and then reverse the order. Very nitpick for that. 350 pages, a lot of stuff, places to make notes, a lot of pages to read, a lot of good information, a lot of good stuff. At 25% off, I think I paid $25 for this, which is an absolute theft of a good deal. Great cards, beautiful cards, well illustrated, gorgeous. One of the best books I've seen in a long time. Big, thick box, magnetic, hardbound box, and well laminated cards, very pretty back design. It's just Eugene Smith, the way Eugene Smith does it, which is correct every time, which is beautiful every time. So I told you it was going to be a drool fest because that's how I roll. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Animal Totem Tarot.